I was thinking about narcissism recently, and I've said this before and I'll say it again. I think narcissism is probably one of the most twisted mentalities out there, and it leads to a whole host of twisted ideas and conclusions, I tend to think. It kind of warps your perspective of everything and everyone almost. I think one of the things that makes it so terrible, and perhaps what you consider the core of the worldview or the mentality, has to do with the fact that it feels like it's an almost completely self-referential mentality, right? Where you almost lose the ability to perceive other individuals and the world around you as separate and independent entities. No, heard about that. Mm, mm. All right, three, two, one, mark. I was thinking about narcissism recently, and I've said this before and I'll say it again. I tend to think narcissism is one of the most twisted mentalities out there, and I think it leads to a whole host of twisted ideas as well. It kind of warps your perspective of almost everything and everyone. I think one of the things that makes it so bad, and what you would maybe consider to be the core of the thing, is that it's almost an entirely self-referential perspective, where it feels like you almost lose the ability to see other people and the world around you as distinct and independent entities. And you only see them insofar as they're connected to your own existence, which it feels like the logical follow-on from that is weirdly terrifying because obviously we live in bodies that are dying to some extent. So I think it maybe the onset of that, I don't know if that's the right word, but can be that you perceive everything in terms of entropy and decay and eventual death, which is like a terrifying way to look at the world around you, in my mind. I don't know. Hopefully that made sense. All right. Thanks for watching.